What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2. Second video of the day. Special episode we got going on right now. The winner of the faction rally is Dead Orbit. And what does that mean? Well, my hunter certainly looks the part. Full Dead Orbit gear with the crispy 305 Dire Promise that I got a couple days back. It came with a legendary weapon attack mod. Now, I did a review of the Dire Promise in the Crucible, where I kind of ripped the gun to shreds a little bit, and I was incredibly disappointed by it. However, the gun actually in PvE, in the raid even, is very, very, very good. So keep that in mind, especially if you find yourself getting one that has a legendary kinetic mod in it already. It's definitely worth holding on to. We're going to go take a look at what the Dead Orbit place looks like. You know, the whole tower is just full of Dead Orbit stuff. I'm not sure if that ship is there all the time, or if that's just there for funsies, or if that is a Dead Orbit warship. Certainly looks the part, being all black. Yeah, so it kind of surprised me that Dead Orbit won. I really thought that that Future War Cult was going to take the lead because of their, frankly, much better weapons. Oh, it is a Dead Orbit attack ship. Look at that. That thing is... oh, God, that is amazing looking. Because of their frankly, just better legendary weapons you could have gotten from their care packages.
The consensus came down here to me, to honor us.
Anarch Jalal is looking crispy. Anyway, the Future War Cult just had better weapons overall. However, I think the Dead Orbit gear looks better, and I like the monochromatic shaders that they provide. So although I do support Future War Cult on my Warlock,
Honor. It's about time the city recognized Dead Orbit for all.
and I represent New Monarchy in my Titan, my heart is with my Hunter, and my Hunter is with Dead Orbit. So here we go.
And remember that Dead
Winner's
Orbit
offering.
shared its gift.
My character can buy it for 1,000 Glimmer. If you have 3 characters, you know, it was best to have one of each. Unless you were really, really pushing. So I could have gotten. I bought a 293. Now I can buy 294. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, I guess. Let's just delete the 293. Haunted Earth. Let's take a look at it. Those we've lost still linger in every place we look. Earth is no place for the living. Anarch Jalal. Let's take a look at this weapon. That is a good looking scout rifle. It's made by the Weist Foundry, I could only assume, because it looks like the rest of their weapons. Let's see here. There's no lore tab for this one. So we got a high impact frame, another slow firing high impact scout. I'm curious to see how this one does, because all the other slow firing high damage anything that I've done other than auto rifles have been pretty lackluster. So hopefully this weapon is not the same as those. So we've got a short zoom and a medium zoom scope. Greatly increased handling speed, or the Model 6 loop. Increased range, increased handling speed, but you end up losing some handling using that one. So we got tactical mag, slightly increases stability, increases reload speed, slightly increases magazine size, or we've got the Reigning King high cal rounds. It does drop your magazine down to 12 versus 13, and you do lose a little bit of stability and a little bit of reload speed, which is unfortunate. But we've got increased ammo reserves, faster reload when crouched. So hopefully that means that it actually makes a difference when you're crouching. Let's take a look at this weapon. Let's give it a good old try. We're going to go out and we're going to do some public events with this thing, and we're going to see how it does. Alright, so we find ourselves in the EDZ, and I've had a little bit of time to play around with it. It feels very, very good. I am extremely satisfied with this thing out in PvE land. We'll have to take it into the Crucible in a little bit to actually see what it does in the Crucible, but it just, I mean, the thunk that this weapon puts out. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, listen to it. Just and the reload speed's not bad. Let's compare it to reloading crouched. It's lightning fast if you reload this weapon crouched. It's insane. It's insane. Like, honestly, other slow-firing weapons that I've used have felt like garbage. And then Dead Orbit comes along and blesses us with this beauty of a scout. Like, it's everything that I've wanted in a slow-firing, high-impact weapon. It has high cal. You know, that's, in my opinion, slow-firing, high-impact weapons are the only weapons that should have high cal on them, because that just makes sense. Because they're slow-firing and they're high-impact. That just kind of gives itself to having a actual high-caliber round. So we're going to take this thing into the Crucible. We're going to see how it does. I mean, I don't really need to say anything else about it in PvE. I mean, it's only got 12 rounds in it, but you don't need more than that. I mean, look at that. And then you want to reload it, you just crouch, and then it's like instantaneous. And I'm backing it up, of course, with the Dead Orbit sidearm. So we're going to get into some Crucible. We're going to see how it does there. I have high hopes and kind of high expectations. Let's see what this thing can do. Alright, we're going into Vostok. Can only imagine that since we're getting a long-range map, we're going to get Supremacy, because Bungie hates me. Haha, called it. Rip me. At least the hunter's looking extra crispy, though.
Careful, Guardian. You must protect your crest.
So I switched to the medium-range scope on the scout rifle. Partially because I played one game before this one, and it was Control, and it was on some name of a map I can't remember. Why is that guy not dead? Why can I not move? Oh, God. The railing killed me. It's the railing's fault. Alright, so we're gonna try to do this weapon some justice. I mean, it feels so good in PvE, but it suffers the same fate of every long-range weapon ever. Somebody right behind me with a freaking Uriel's gift. This weapon suffers the same fate as every other weapon in the game right now. That's that every single Crucible match is balanced around mid to short range combat. So and the long range engagements you do get are like medium to long, so they're not like true long range engagements. So it's just kind of the same old garbage where you're getting caught with your pants down because they're just able to close the gap on you with an Uriel's gift or some other overpowered weapon that's, you know, quick to throw bullets down range. Let's deny this crest and then dip. Why can I only find enemies and never my teammates? There we go. Caught with the pants down. Caught with the pants down. And this thing just fires so slow. And how come we didn't foe tracer that guy? Did he go invisibrew? No, no, okay, well. I mean, Uriel's gift. Everyone and their mother has to use an Uriel's gift.
They have the lead.
You know, it's like everybody's like, Uriel's gift and Mida are so OP. Everybody uses them. Why doesn't everybody use other weapons? And then they just use the Mida and Uriel's gift. Oh, there we go. Uriel's gift again. I mean, what would be so wrong with using other weapons? Like, the game is going to get so boring, so quick to you, if you're only using the same two weapons all the time. There we go. Oh, that was refrain 23. That wasn't an Uriel's gift. Weird. It felt weird to get killed by not an Uriel's gift. Or a Midas scrub tool. Holy wow. Alright. Little hip fire and team shot action there. I should have been dead, but my teammates saved my life. No. I think that was the number, which is a good auto, and it doesn't have. Oh, there was a Midas scrub tool. Midas scrub tool, and I was blocked by my arch enemy, a door frame.
Evenly matched.
Okay, I had to clean that guy up with a different weapon. But you know, this weapon was made to be paired with something else, so granted it is a review of this weapon, but I gotta say, like, guys, in PvE, this thing is amazing. Just like the other offering that Dead Orbit has, the Dire Promise. It's so good in PvE. Please don't kill me. Oh, God. Okay. Nice knowing you, Hunter. Goodbye. Thanks for jumping off the map. That guy's Nova Bomb was a complete whiff, it looks like. Oh, there's the Iron Temple. Being all irony and temple-y.
You gained the lead.
Yeah, that guy got wrecked. That was a great golden gun by that guy. Alright. I guess we're just going all in with our supers. I'm gonna kind of hold mine. I like to use Shadow Shot defensively. We're gonna get pinched.
One minute. Hit them hard. Fire team that fights together stays together.
Nope. Alright, we hip fired that guy to death.
You've got 30 seconds.
Run away. Go Invisibrew. Run away some more.
It's all or nothing. Your legend rose.
Gerbated.
I could not ask for a better.
Gerbated. Granted, I had to switch to a different weapon, but hey, you know, clean them up with a short-range weapon when they come short range.
Hunters and titans all have.
Ooh, that was a good game.
And you take them just
That was a good game.
Good.
We got a 2.14, not bad. Especially using a weapon like this one in the Crucible. I mean, it's a darn good weapon. It's a darn good weapon. I just think that Bungie really needs to take a look at how they design their Crucible maps versus the weapons they make. You know, or the weapons they design. Because you get all these really cool maps that, honestly, the Crucible maps, hats off to Bungie, they look amazing. They are amazing. They're very well balanced. But there's no long lines of sight for half of the weapons that they make. Like, using snipers, pointless. Using linear fusion rifles, pointless. Using long-range scout rifles, nearly pointless. Like, and long-range pulse rifles, so long-range, or I should say, high-impact, low rate of fire, not long-range. High-impact, low rate of fire pulse rifles are just complete garbage. Unless you're, like, crouching around cover and, like, dipping in and out of cover and, you like, completely changing your playstyle to fit the weapon. Which, granted, I mean, if you want to be successful with that type of weapon, that's what you got to do. But I really think that they just need to increase, you know, like, honestly, I think just a quick fix for all these is to take the high impact, low rate of fire weapons and just bump up the rate of fire just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, and I think it would draw everything back in so that the high rate of fire, low impact weapons weren't just wrecking face in Crucible. But guys, that is going to be it for the episode. So if you want my rating on Haunted Earth, it's a great weapon for PvE. It can be a great weapon for PvP as well, just not Supremacy. It's kinda okay on Control if you can get the right map for it. It'd probably do pretty good in Clash, but Lord knows I never get Clash because Bungie hates everybody, and apparently Bungie thinks everybody wants to play Controller Supremacy 24/7, 365, and we can't have our old playlists like Rift. I miss Rift. I don't understand why Rift had to go away. But I'm going to give this weapon a 7 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10 for PvE, like a 5 out of 10 for Crucible. So there we go. About a 7 out of 10. But if you like the episode, guys, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you have anything to say, do in the comment section down below. Do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time.